Good afternoon, YouTube. Today I would like to talk to you about one of my favorite EDC multi-tools, which is the Leatherman Wingman. Had this model for about 3.5 to 4 years now. It's held up great. I'd say this one's great for those that want to have a good EDC multi-tool for urban carry, as well as for do-it-yourself type products around the house. First off, it's got a pocket clip, which is great and gives you quick accessibility from the pocket. And then the outside tools, both are locking tools. They have a liner lock on. You press that to release it. Now, one of the first complaints I do have about this tool is it is a dual-purpose blade. It has the serrated as well as the fine blade, unlike its brother, which I would like better, the Leatherman Sidekick, which is fully one full blade the whole way there, fine edge. But I mean, it's not a deal breaker. I've used this plenty of times and not had any kind of issue with it. Just, you focus more on that end if you want the finer, and obviously serrated that side. But I do wish that this model would have had the fine blade all the way through. On the other side, you have, again, locking a pair of scissors. Now, one thing I've seen a lot of people online saying, "Oh, I got these scissors and they don't work correctly, and I don't get why it's not working." The only issue is you just got to pull this a little bit further until you hear it click. Once it clicks, then it will be spring loaded. If you don't have it fully engaged, it will not work the correct way. They do that to make it fold up better, but just push it all the way through. These scissors are great. They cut perfectly fine. They're fairly heavy duty little scissors there. Now for opening up the tool, you open it up and you have your set of needle nose pliers, as well as your regular pliers and your wire cutters. I like these. I love that they're spring loaded. These were one of my first multi-tools that I had that were actually spring loaded. I love that aspect and didn't really notice what I was missing until I actually got one. That feels good in the hand. They are rounded on the edges to give a little more better grip and make it more ergonomic when you're holding it. They've held up great so far. Haven't messed up anything on there. That would be the only better part, is if they did have replaceable wire cutters, but I mean, they still are great, and they come perfectly match up right there on the end. No wiggle on these, so good and solid. The rest of the tools open from the inside. We'll start on this side. None of these lock. I mean, they lock in a position, but not an actual lock. They kind of snap, and they're pretty sturdy. You have to put a little pressure before it pops back out. But you got on this side, you have your Phillips, 2D style Phillips screwdriver. And then you have a pretty big flathead screwdriver. And with the little markings on there, I mean, I think everybody can tell what kind of screwdriver it is, but you can actually see it when it's in its closed position down there. It's a little hard to see on the thing. But it shows you right there the Phillips and the flathead. Then on this side, first off, you have your traditional, and again, these don't lock, but they will kind of lock into place, but they won't stay that way. You have your can opener / bottle opener and a wire stripper right there. I've used this for opening bottles. I much rather use something like a better suited one, like the Gerber Dime has a great one. But I've used it before. It does work. It just tears it up a little bit more. The next one on there is a file with just one direction on there, a small ruler, but as you can see on there, it's almost useless. It doesn't even have the numbers. That's about 1.5 inches or so, centimeters and inches. I mean, I know they're trying to do something, give you something for it to make it worth, but I'd rather they just put a cross stitch on the other side. Have been a little bit better than that. That didn't really do anything for me. And then on the edge, you can use that as a medium-sized screwdriver as well. The file in here, I mean, it works, and again, you can do a little bit of fineage on wood there, but I wouldn't really go with that one. I don't think that's one of the weaker tools on this multi-tool. And then the last one, which actually gets a lot of use for me, is they call package opener or clamshell opener on here. I actually really like this tool. I've used this quite often. I use this one to cut through boxes and stuff instead of doling up my knife. I love this part of it, so this has been a great addition. It's one of the first ones I ever had, multi-tool that had this tool on there. But again, overall, I love this one. This is one of my favorite. I carry this one more than any of my other ones. It's on the cheaper side. I think I got mine on sale. It was about $35–40. I absolutely love this. Again, this for your average guy. It gets through your daily needs. Again, do-it-yourself projects, urban carry. This has been a great tool. I highly recommend it. Worth the money. And again, the pros outweigh the cons tremendously in this. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks.